Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday, January 12th, 2021. I'm Nicole Nalepa with your top stories this morning. Connecticut is preparing to begin its next phase of coronavirus vaccinations. A panel will be meeting today to talk about Phase 1B. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Galal tells us how soon we can expect this next phase to start.
As Phase 1A of coronavirus vaccinations wrap up, health officials are now preparing for the next phase. Phase 1B will begin with those who are 75 and older.
After the 75-year-olds, it'll be people with some health care risks and frontline essential workers.
Frontline essential workers like those working in schools and food services are in this next phase, and so are those living in congregate facilities. With more people set to get vaccinated, the state is expanding its vaccination sites. There are currently 100 sites in the state, many at hospitals or clinics. Now, sites will expand to pharmacies and bigger locations like the Connecticut Convention Center and Rentschler Field. Vaccines will be administered by appointment only, and you'll be able to sign up online or by phone.
The key message here, though, is it's all appointment-based. We don't want people showing up at vaccination sites. You won't get a vaccine if you just show up without an appointment.
Galal, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
The governor is warning that there are scams tied to those next in line for the vaccine. So here are 3 things to be on the lookout for. If someone calls you asking for a social security number, it's a scam. No one from a legitimate vaccine distribution site will ever ask for that information. And if you're asked to pay early to get the vaccine, that is also a scam. Nobody will ever have to pay to get early access to this shot. And you never have to put your name on a list. Scammers may ask you to do that on a phony website. If you come across a scam or you believe you may be a victim to one, you can file a complaint with state and local police. High schools in Connecticut have the green light now to move forward with their winter seasons. The Public Health Department approved some sports to start as early as next week. Those sports include basketball, hockey, gymnastics, and swimming. Now, games can't start until February 1st. And competitive cheer and dance, indoor track, and wrestling have been postponed, although they've been told they can work in small groups to at least condition. The Connecticut Interscholastic Athletic Conference will be voting on Thursday to finalize those plans.
All right, nice day out there. Nice start, nice day. It is a little on the cold side out there, 7:02. Make sure you bundle up, grab that hat, gloves, scarves, mittens, the whole 9 yards. Temperatures are a little bit above average. 17 is the typical overnight low, and those numbers are going to climb nicely today to about 40 degrees. It's going to feel good out there with partial sunshine, a little bit different than yesterday when we had mostly cloudy skies. And one of the coldest days of the year. It was the coldest day since December 20th. So it was only 31 degrees at Bradley yesterday. Today we're expecting to get to 40, maybe 41 degrees, and that is in line for the shoreline as well. You'll notice temperatures there, 40, 41 for 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. under partly sunny skies. All right, here are the current temperatures. 16 is going to stand out in Danbury, 17 at Bradley and Willimantic. That's exactly where we should be for this time of year and this time of morning. 18 in Norwich, 19 in Meriden, 20 in Torrington. So the numbers are hovering close to that average of 17, a little bit better than that in some towns, a little bit below that in others. The winds are calm, so no wind chill to speak of this morning. So here are your headlines. It's another frosty start. Quiet weather continues. And then precipitation is expected Friday into Saturday, and that's going to be probably most likely in the form of rain, as we're going to be dealing with a cold front, but some mild temperatures in advance of that cold front. All right, look at how beautiful it is out there. Hartford, good morning to you. Beautiful sunrise there. Beautiful sunrise in New Haven. You've got some nice conditions out there. It is cold, but at least it's partly to mostly sunny. And you can see just a little bit of cloud coverage here in the States, in Connecticut. But to our south, there's that rainstorm. It was a snowstorm for a good portion of the deep south yesterday, but it's kind of fizzling, moving through the Carolinas and moving out to sea and away from Connecticut, so we don't have to worry about that. Now, there's nothing on Futurecast Tomorrow's Weather Today for the next several days, so we're jumping ahead here to Friday. This is Friday during the day. We're good. We're dry. Might be an incredibly mild day with temperatures in the upper 40s on Friday. You might be able to play some golf. Friday at 9:30 in the evening, we start to see some rain breaking out. Rain overnight Saturday into rain overnight Friday into Saturday. and then maybe ending as a little bit of snow. This is Saturday afternoon as the tail end of the system moves out and some colder air gets dragged on in. So we're keeping an eye on that for you, but it doesn't look like a big deal. So rain Friday night through Saturday, changing over to a little bit of snow Saturday afternoon. Partly sunny, a light breeze today. Temperatures are going to be in the upper 30s and low 40s. A nice day today. And then your 7-day forecast includes 42 tomorrow, 44. Quiet weather. Thursday, Friday, 46. That precip rolls in Friday night and Saturday. And then Sunday looks like the better of the 2 weekend days, although it will be trending cooler and breezy with highs in the mid to upper 30s on Sunday. That's a check of your early morning forecast. Hope you all have a great day. Nicole, back to you.
All right. Thanks, Scott. Right now, we know that we are following a warning from the FBI they issued saying that there are possibly some issues of armed protests planned at all 50 state capitals as early as this weekend. And that, of course, includes our state capital in Hartford. But police are already taking steps to beef up security. As you can see, there are barriers already set up surrounding the state capitol. The FBI says the threats are coming from groups that are connected to last week's riot.
At this point, they can no longer sit on the sidelines and passively, let's say, monitor social media websites anymore. We've moved beyond that right now.
The governor's chief of staff says that he is ready to call in the guard for any emergency situation. The governor says he is confident that Connecticut will stay peaceful. Police plan to release some more information on their safety precautions later on this week. Now, at the beginning of the week, President Trump announced that he was planning on awarding the Presidential Medal of Freedom to New England Patriots coach Bill Belichick. But Belichick last night said that he's going to be declining that honor. Last night, the NFL released a statement saying in part, quote, "I am an American citizen with great reverence for our nation's values, freedom, and democracy," unquote. While Belichick says he was flattered out of respect for what the honor represents, he decided not to move forward due to the deadly riots that took place at the U.S. Capitol last week. And he continued by saying that he knows he represents not only his family, but the New England Patriots team and this 2020-2021 season. Washington, D.C. is also ramping up security for those potential protests and for President-elect Joe Biden's inauguration next week. Yesterday, President Donald Trump admitted that he is at least partially to blame for what unfolded at the Capitol last week. But now Democrats are trying to impeach the president again. Channel 3's Deborah Alfarone explains why Democrats are confident that this power move could work.
House Democrats say they have the votes they need to impeach President Trump a second time on Wednesday.
We have more than a majority.
The impeachment resolution argues President Trump gravely endangered the security of the United States during last week's assault at the U.S. Capitol.
The best way to heal and unify our nation is to hold accountable those who attacked our Capitol and those who incited that attack.
First, the House will vote today on a resolution urging Vice President Mike Pence to activate the 25th Amendment, though he's shown no signs of considering such action.
To declare President Donald J. Trump incapable of executing the duties of his office.
Officials here in D.C. say they want Americans to stay home January 20th.
Our goals right now are to encourage Americans to participate virtually.
President-elect Joe Biden received his second coronavirus vaccine yesterday. He plans to take the oath of office on the same steps the rioters overran.
I'm not afraid of taking the oath outside.
Democrats are looking for ways to keep a Senate impeachment trial from sidetracking the new president's agenda.
Can you go half day on dealing with the impeachment and half day getting my people nominated and confirmed in the Senate?
Today, President Trump travels to South Texas to visit the border wall. It'll be his first public appearance since the riot. Deborah Alfarone, CBS News, Washington.
President Trump and Vice President Mike Pence met last night in the Oval Office for the first time since last week's riots. And sources say the two had a, quote, good conversation and pledged to continue to work for the remainder of their term. Thank you so much for tuning in to Eyewitness News this morning. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Have a great day, everyone. Stay healthy, stay positive.
Thanks for watching Channel 3 Eyewitness News. Watch us live wherever you are on our website, our mobile, and our streaming news app. You can also watch us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV.